Back to Handmancers. This is a game that I've been very much enjoying, and if you were just sent over here from the prior stream, welcome. That's a first attempt for me at doing that. I so appreciate you coming around. This is Arturo, the Wise Mountain, a new character I unlocked in the last one. Raised among the wisdom of the towering peaks, Arturo has carved strength from rock. When his hand strikes, it delivers the perfect spell with unyielding might. So, Bracelet of the Ice Guardian. In this game, and the focus of the game, if you're new to it, this is a rock, paper, scissors styled roguelite deck builder, meaning you get different cards that are all themed around rock, paper, or scissors and have advantages based on that and try to specialize from there. Every 2 times you grant shield, grant an extra shield as the base advantage for the character. Let's go. You ready for solid gameplay from now on? Let's do this. Rock solid, exactly. All right, Slimy. Let's start by going against Slimy. I love that the character here it's almost like a chess piece on the map. And then when you go in, it's, you know, fully animated and fleshed out. We start with a slime. Probably, honestly, in terms of different characters and like the way they're animated, this slime is just the coolest. A good choice for a starting character. No effects of paper. Ah, a win. 1 hit. Now, a rock. I start with Growing Earthquake, which gives Empower. Empower straight away. That feels good. So Empower, what that does for me is I do 1 more damage from every damaging ability that I use for the rest of the battle. So starting with this is kind of crazy. That Empower Gemstone card? Yes, it is. Nice, nice spotting there. We do now, finally, Scissors. And I could Sprint here, and what Sprint does is it rerolls all the cards in my current hand, gives me a Cramp, which is like basically a useless card that I really don't want to play if I don't have to. And you can Sprint if you have no cards left in your hand for free without getting the Cramp, but if you have cards left, you're kind of spending, you know, your performance going forward because you have to in order to maybe survive or win the fight. Okay, but here we go. I do need to get things that give shield. Every 2 times you grant shield, grant an extra shield. Okay, that would be good to get more of. Grant courage and inflict weakness. Courage is also interesting, so only for the next certain amount of actions, but it increases your damage by 50%. Paired with Empower, where you can get a bunch of like more base damage going, a 50% boost to that, seems like it could be good. Apply some weakness on the enemy, reduce their damage. It could also pair well with that. Remove a Cramp from your hand. It's kind of convenient. I don't plan on needing to if I can avoid it, but I might have to take some Cramps. Deal 1 damage for every gem activated this turn. Oh, this turn. This turn. I mean, it's kind of interesting. But it's a lot of little bits of damage. I mean, with Empower, I guess it could be pretty crazy, though, yeah? Like, if you had maybe 4 or 5 card or gems activated in the first few, and then you use it on the last one, and then it does, like 10 hits of damage, and each one is amplified by Empower by, like, 5 or something, that could be an insane amount of damage. Discard 1 random card and draw 2. Oh. So pull it out of my hand. This would mean, this would be actually really good. What do the nunchucks do? Good point. They do 2 damage every time you play a card. I gotta say, I'm not in love with nunchucks because it's just like such a small flat amount of damage. I do have 3 slots here though, which is so nice. Empower. Yeah, true. 2 damage. But let's say it's 5 cards, you would do 10, well, with enough Empower, it could be good, but what if there's something that actually helps with my current build? Like, this feels like it helps no matter what you do a little bit, but maybe more with Empower. But imagine gem combo by comparison, right? Because I might play 5 cards, but on those 5 cards, imagine you have like 2 of them fully unlocked. That's 6 gems apiece. That's 6 extra damage and pants by Empower just from those 2 cards. That could be up. You could do maybe even up to like 10, I think. Yeah, like 10 gem activations. I'm getting off in the weeds, okay? We're a bit too early to get off in the weeds this much. Let's just look. At the end of the turn, grant 1 shield. That half procs Bracelet of the Ice Guardian, which is kind of crazy. And if I doubled the amount of this relic, I could full proc it, which is kind of crazy. Every time you heal at start of battle. Yeah, right. Yeah, usually there's start of battle. So I think we got to take Ring of the Shield Bender here. We're gonna be bending shields like the Avatar's alternate universe, I guess. Character version. Well, anyway, every time you inflict a weakness, deal damage. I don't know about that. That's kind of good because I could choose something for weakness, and weakness has an effect. I usually don't choose that, and that amount of damage could be amplified each time by my Empower. So you could go with Courage and Inflict and merge that then with Ring of the Joker. I kind of like it. But the drawing cards from extensive draw is pretty good too. Rock Solid, opponent be weak. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Rock Solid. That's a good point. Rock Solid. Fine. Fine. We got to try it. I like it. I like it. Let's go Rally of War, little weakness, and a lot of power. Grants Courage, and then also we get Empower at the same time. It feels good. It feels good. It feels good to fully upgrade one card. It's probably, like, does it make sense to do that? Maybe every time I do this, I'm just, you know, digging myself a deeper grave or something, but it feels like it makes sense. Every time you inflict weakness, deal 1 damage. So then we start proccing that. That's one option. Extensive draw is nice too, because it means I avoid like losing or parrying a lot of the time, which is kind of cool. And I can draw the cards I'm looking for. Man, yeah. Every time you inflict weakness, deal 1 damage. But I just chose a weakness thing, so I feel like I have to. I feel like I have to. We have to do it. I have to do it. Inflict, then deal for inflict, then you get Empower. Rip Empower damage for the inflict. Let's go for it. Yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense to me. All right, we carry forward. Get Good. Unknown book of the first Handmancers. They were leaving us advice even then. Even then, their wisdom shone through. Let's go. Oh, this is a bit rough. I'm gonna have to every win inflict bleed, but I can just block it and gain crazy amounts of nonsense. I'm gonna win this one, I think, with the Empower, even though it's this order, which I'd rather do it here. But I'm gonna win this one with this, and then I'm going to tie this one and grant shield. Oh my goodness! Look at the. I'm gonna get 3 shield from this one. This guy's never mind. Well, this will give me 3 shield, and then this will give me another shield, and then this will give me even another shield, and I'll have what, 5 shield turn 1. Kind of huge. Feels good. Okay. Then grant me the shield. Yep, come on, boom. And then boom, and I get 5. That's good, you know? That's really good. I mean, enemies can do a lot of damage, but I should be able to stop most of their hits, so it's only like those specific ones that are a danger. So we're already looking pretty nice. Let's do this into here and this into here, but we're too early to really celebrate too much, I think. Little too early. Little too early. But I am liking what I've got right now. I can see the build forming already, which is much better. Much better than last time. We do a parry on this one, I would say, and then sprint and give me a, yeah, give me a sword here. Yeah. And that might be, it's not quite enough, yeah? I would love, would love more Empower, yeah. But this time instead of the, like, because the other character, every 2 times we hit, we get an extra hit, and Empower enhances that extra hit. So, like, it was very, like, heavy hit focused. Empower here is going to be more like if I could have Thorns or just, like, some passive something. Do this one here, and then the rock on that. Feels right. But that should win it for us. Yeah, I do like it. I like the Empower here a lot. Some way of, like, turning shielding into damage would go crazy. Change deck to only rock cards and have them with good block gems. That way you always block when you... oh, yeah. Like, what if you went all in on just one card type somehow? Every time you grant block, deal 1 damage. Are you crazy? I literally can't afford to look at anything else right now because my mind will not let me. I'm taking this one. That's insane. Every time you inflict stun, deal 3 damage. Kind of neat. Every time you lose, deal damage equal to 25% of the enemy's attack. Yeah, like, and you go all in on rock and just, like, shield like crazy and then lose and deal counter damage. Every 2 times you grant block, grant riposte, which is dealing damage when I lose. Okay. I would need healing for this to work, I think, because even if I get a crazy amount of block and I turn everything into a block card, rock on its own doesn't block. I have to block myself. So, what's willpower? Oh, Empower. More Empower gaining. I probably do want that. Ooh, Courage? I don't know. Weakness. I could also inflict more weakness. Every time I inflict weakness, I deal damage. But it's got to be mostly about the blocking. I mean, well, 1 damage the next time you lose. And I can grant myself this a lot. I feel like you have to do this one. There's no 2-cost one, so I'm just going to take it, I think. Every time you lose, deal damage equal to 20% of the enemy's attack. I just don't know how much the enemy's attack, how strong it's going to be. But it could happen. The block relic should count. Riposte the other one. Wait, yeah, I think so too. That's what I was thinking. It's got to be this one. Maybe 1, 2. Yeah, I'm torn on this one between either take ring here or take drain because applying weakness does damage, but it doesn't do enough damage to probably matter. Wait, no, I need willpower, don't I, to get more empower going? Empower is gonna be kind of crazy. I feel like you should count for, or, yeah, 2 times. Yeah, check deck. Yeah, I feel like you take. Can you get empower on the same card? Not on the empowering card, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I could put it on a different one. As long as empower is somewhere in the deck, I feel okay about it. Yeah, willpower is just too good here. I think Ring of the Betrayer is neat, but wait, would it be boosted by empower? But it doesn't really matter. I think you have to take empower. The other good option. Time you lose, deal damage. Yeah, it's just such a small amount. You have too many deal damage relics to not take empower. Yes, exactly. Yes. You're right. So I will take it and I will put it on. I could put it on this character because it gets them more boosting. I kind of like that. Because a rock character. Well, the rock character. What would happen if I changed a character who has these 2 gems on them and has like the. What if you had like the paper gem on this one that's like changes its type and you turned it into a rock? Would it still have the paper effect? Turn that paper to rock anyway. True. Could do. Could do. Yeah, I wonder about that because there was a point earlier where I was looking at, I think, the scissors one, and I was like, I could change this, but what would changing it do? Anyway, yeah, we just boosted ourselves like crazy. Choose your destiny. Here we go. That's my path, the Warlord. Scissors enraged, paper enraged, rock enraged, duelist. I feel okay about it because I don't really care about tying too much. And we go for a feast, and would I rather do feast first or... I think I'd rather do feast first because it doesn't rely on what I have, where maybe there's a gem I find that's just so insane that I have to duplicate it. So I would... yeah, I'd rather wait for that. Yeah. Let's take a feast. Let it be something cool. What would I want from a feast, though? I need... wow, lots of rock damage decreasing. Is this... Are you kidding me? 2 base damage increases and 1 rock decrease, though. Might have to take it. What do you got? Plus 3 rock damage and plus 1 base damage. 2 paper base damage. It's tricky. This is basically the same as 1 base damage with nothing else, right? In terms of rock. It's a bit rough. What? It's just this one? I mean, it's good. It's good. Unless you mean, I don't care about paper. It's just this one, right? Most? Yeah, like 1 base damage and the right. Yeah, because this gives me both. It makes more sense. Okay. Go it. Yeah, full rock. Yeah. I mean, maybe full rock makes sense. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I'm curious how that would go, but I'd have to find the thing to make more things rock, but I think I can get in the next area. We could try it. Gems always activate. Oh, look at you. Iggy. You're a she slime, if we're looking at Dragon Quest. Except that you have a mustache. It's confusing. But I guess fair enough. Reduce all damage taken by 10%. Every win inflicts 2 weakness, but onto me, and I don't like that. Fair enough. Or unfair enough. Let's do what here? Oh, I don't have any good options. But I guess what I would do is just this one, and then the shield, and then... Oh, wait, no. Other word. This way. So we get empower first, and then you will hit. Good. All right. Now just make 1 rock card have guaranteed win-lose, become parry, and parry become win. Right. Well, I don't... Can those exist at the same time? Maybe they can. We're blocking like crazy, though, and I'm doing crazy damage for it. Wow. I love that. I love that so much. I got to duplicate the damage on rock, right? Or damage on shield, I should say. Also, don't mind gaining riposte. I should have a lot of it, so if we do end up losing. So we do that one and this one and sprints. Give me... willpower. Oh, this gives me empower, though. I got to do it. Right? Yeah. Every win inflicts 2 weakness. Yeah, that's fine. Here. Got to do it. Got to do it. Because it's going to give me even more empower, and my empower goes up to... Oh, this is at 2. Imagine there was like a gain in power on something relic. I don't know if there is, but it would be pretty strong. We do rock onto there. We do that onto there, and this onto here. So this is just kind of an easygoing one. But I will win all 3, and then the enhanced damage from empower should do decent for me. Yeah, rock especially is going to do crazy damage. Okay. And then I gain shield, and then it kills you. Wow. Oh, I love that. All right, victory. Get crushed. Those are heavy rocks. That's right. That's totally right. All right. Give me Manny. And pick your loot. Grant 3 shield. I mean, it's a simple one. I feel like, okay, we prioritize, we want shield second, we want empower first. Empower overall. All enemies have plus 10% HP. I love this one. Please give me this. I do not care. Right? Because then I get one extra slot, one extra take. At the beginning of the combat gain 3 shield. I mean, it's kind of worth it. Oh, inflict 2 weakness, though, is huge because that also does the damage. Does that make sense? Nah. Your cramp gains the following effects. Deal 3 damage. That's kind of neat. Rather duplicate than negative. Yeah, but do I mind having this for the sake of just being able to buy a million things? That's kind of my thought. Deal 1 damage for each buff on self. Oh, yeah, right? So I could take, like, for example, instead of taking 1, 2, 3, I could take 1, 2, 3, 4 and just take this. Or take this, you know what I mean? 1 damage, heal 2. Like, by taking this, it's not that I don't want to remove it, actually. I want to duplicate and not remove it. I just want to hold on to it forever. And then to have one extra thing. Is that crazy? I'm doing it. I feel like it makes sense because it's such like a bad increase. Like 10% enemy HP, that's like nothing. And then I do... so like the point is that I get 1 more slot here and I get 4 of these instead of 3. Does that make sense? Or are these not good enough to be worth that? But I feel like it makes sense. So yeah, the empty circle gives me 1 more circle at the top, meaning 1 more item to be taken. Gives points. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when I first saw it, I thought it gave like mana or something, and I was like, that doesn't make sense. Like, why would I want that? Or, like, even if it's spent for these, like, you know. But actually, it gives this. All right. It's crazy. Yeah, totally. I think healing is something I have to have. I don't have it yet. It feels right, but I'll focus first with Kite Shield, I want to say. I know I want armor. Yeah, just put it onto a rock, I guess. More armor gain. Doesn't say. I know, isn't it cool? It's just like whoever made this is so creative. Good stuff. And then reduced by 1 all debuffs to self. Kind of neat, but what about Affection Strike? 1 damage for each buff on self, because I'm gonna have a lot of buffs. Not like, well, let's see. I'll riposte, empower. Riposte, empower. Imagine it was 1 back to back to back. That'd be insane, right? Because then I can enhance each one by empower. It would do so much damage. What if I have to try it? I have to try it. That'd be so good. Because then you do 1 from, okay, so shield, riposte, empower, courage. Each one of these would be 4 hits, assuming that's right, but it probably isn't. But I want to try it anyway. Let's do it. I'm curious. I gotta know, because it says 1 damage for each, you know? Could be. Look how cool. All right. Good stuff. All right. Now, all right, so we have 2 left. I feel like it's got to be the healing one, and I don't really care about cleanse because they're not gonna hurt me, you know? How could that happen? But yeah, no, I feel like, and then we inflict weakness onto them. Maybe at the beginning, because I might not draw what I want. Like it kind of solves for a problem where having 3 extra shield to start. Well, it will proc into some of these things pretty well. It's not, you know. Block might count as buff. You deal damage instantly. It might be useful. Yeah. Well, you know, maybe I take both of these instead of taking the healing. Like, I would like to have healing, but I also don't care that much about it. Where if I had these, maybe I never take any damage in the first place. Am I going to greed it up? I guess I am. I know it's better. I know, but I can't help myself. I'm so greedy. But like, it means I'm less likely to even take the damage, which in this type of game, sometimes that is the right call. Grasp a gem to reflect the water's possibilities. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling just growing earthquake here, yeah. Kind of feel like that. Just gotta be. There's nothing else here. I mean, willpower's not bad, but yeah, we just do growing earthquake. Kite shield. They both kite shield. So what to do? It's got to be growing earthquake. Just the empower. It's so good. It's so crazy. they gave Rock this character type just 1 good item, and it is this, and it is amazing. I don't know. I mean, honestly, like Kite Shield is pretty good, and the empower, like willpower thing is pretty cool, but it's crazy how strong that one thing is. Curious what the other ones are even do, because what, like, it's so good. Manny, every time you defeat an enemy. Okay. What here? Oh, Lord. Every time you play scissor, +1 scissor base damage. Every time you play paper. Oh, yeah, it's this guy. Yeah. Yeah, this guy's going to be a little bit of a pain, right? Because they have duelist. It's kind of okay, though, because I can just Kite Shield. Yeah, I can just Kite Shield. Rally of War. Yeah, I feel like you got to do. So let's start with... Yeah, no, let's start with these. Yeah, we'll just double this, and then they're going to hurt me for a bit, but I will have enough guard, maybe, to be fine. How much? You only do one, so it's fine. They're going to enhance themselves, but I think this is a fine call to start. Good. Because I'm going to get so much empowering, get so much shielding. I'm going to do little bits of damage, but mainly, yeah, I'm trying to amplify myself faster than they're hurting my shield. So they're up to 2, and I just take the damage. It doesn't bother me. And then I'm going to actually win that one. All right, so we're up to 2 in power. Got some riposte and got some shield going. And oh, it only goes down by 1 stack for, is it riposte or riposte? That, whatever. Only goes down by 1 stack every time I lose. So I can just keep enhancing that. What here? Perfection Strike. I'm curious if this will hit multiple times or how it goes, but yeah. And then Kite Shield, I'd really rather not use, but maybe I don't mind using. I could even lose here and be okay with it because it gives me shield. It just gives me more shield than they cause effect on me, and then I can sprint and be able to use this. Yeah. We'll power next time. All right, end turn. I feel so right about this. So if I do perfect sprint, I can sprint again in the same turn. Could I wonder if there's any way to like delete cards in your hand in such a way where you could sprint perfectly twice and still have a sprint left over. That makes sense. We have 8 shield now, a riposte at 4, and empower is still sitting at 2. We'll do, oh, I can't use the willpower here, but I guess I could. I have enough armor to block this easy, so I'm just gonna use my armor and then we will double rock their scissors. Rock their world. Okay, give me more willpower up to 3. And then I'll take the damage there, but now rock, bang, and bang. Wow, big damage. Okay, gain some shielding at the end of the turn. Gets little bits and pieces of damage there, mainly focusing on the empower. Okay, I want to say the second one here, then sprint, so I can do this as the first one. And then this is the last one. Yeah, that's fine. Here. That should be enough, though. I think just the shield gain I'll get from this will be enough. Not quite 4. Almost. Okay. Good, but I had enough defense, and now bang. Check draw and sprint. Yeah, I should probably check draw more than I do. Pop them down. But look at this. Yeah, I feel like Ring of Gluttony was so worth it. It just gave me that little bit of extra, and I probably take that when I can. You can't grant regeneration. Oh my gosh, that's diabolical. So this is the reason why you might remove, is because if you took something like this in order to get like something crazy out of this, maybe it's worth it. I can't imagine taking this. It's so bad. Because it just fully closes off one route. I mean, I guess I don't have regeneration right now, and maybe if it gave me just such good things, I guess. Oh, at the beginning of combat, gain an empower. Just start with 1 empower. That's kind of nice. Every time you grant courage, deal 1 damage. Deal 5 damage, inflict 2 weakness to self. Can't say that I love it. Deal 0 damage every time this card is drawn. Increase the damage dealt by 2. Like, probably just in this area. I don't know if any of these are that good for me. I might take Crimson Feast, Smite, and Tiring Strike, or... Oh no, I should start with Ring of Empower. Let's just take the Ring. That's an easy one. It's just good. Every time you grant courage, deal 1 damage. I think I only have one thing that grants courage right now. I mean, like, I wouldn't mind it, but yeah, it's not very much extra damage, so it's less worth it. 2 damage every time you play a card, and that tied in with Empower. I do a lot of empowering, so I could do 3-4 damage every time I play a card. That would get them down pretty quick. Yeah, and none of these other options are really very good. Maybe I just take this. Probably the best option I have here. No shielding options. Okay, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Feels right. All right. What is this guy? Oh, Corrupted King Frog. I like this. I like these enemy designs so much. And how happy my character is, how hyped they are. All right, now where does this take me? We could go... Roll or duplicate? Oh, I could duplicate. Oh, duplicate's so crazy here. I am running out of artifact spots. The other option is to duplicate a gem, which I don't hate, but I think duplicating deal 1 damage every time you grant shield might go kind of crazy. Yeah, probably. Roll hunger? Nah. What if it rolls something I don't want? There's a lot of things I don't want. I think duplicating, like, yeah, I think duplicating Ring of Counter is crazy. Hit twice. I think it's pretty crazy anyway. Riposte isn't bad either, I guess. At the beginning of combat, grant 3. It's just anything that does like per turn. I bet it can't reroll into negative relic. Maybe not, but it could probably reroll into something I don't like. There's a lot of things I don't want. Like, I feel like there's got to be, right? Relics that I just have chosen not to take because they're not that useful. So like, I'd rather like guarantee 1 extra amazing relic than have a chance at, and then get rid of a bad relic and have a chance at something okay. That being said, though, yeah, no, okay. The other option is to give me like 1 more growing earthquake. Is that a bad option? The scaling increase might not be as worth it at that point as the 1 extra damage from this. Yeah, how much is this actually holding out? 1 damage with like, I feel like I'm never getting that much Empower yet, so maybe it's better to have an extra Empower. Is that crazy? Is there anything else here that's worth it more than that? I think I might go south and take the extra Empower. I will. I think I will. Yeah, I think that's the right call. It's a little tough to say, but I think first what we do is we look for like the fancy ones. Okay, 3 rock damage is kind of crazy. 6 HP. This balances itself, but gives me paper damage. I don't really care about that much. But I don't really care about any of the damages that much. It's really like HP would be better. Like 10 extra max HP. Well, I don't know. Paper-based damage though. Scissor-based damage up. Paper, like, that's tricky. Yeah, it's tricky. I guess I could take rock. 2 up rock, 1 down scissors. I play rock a lot. Yeah. I guess so. It's like, the problem is like, for, yeah. If I can get, yeah, I guess, okay. If I can get something that really works with it, because the health doesn't matter because I'm shielding enough. So I need to find some way to make rock able to be played. But it feels like I have a good chance of that because I get a lot of gems. I just happen to not find it yet. Oh well. Lots of rock damage. Feels good. But I'm more focused on empowering. So like, I guess the tavern is really not that helpful to me. It's more just that I wanted the gem. We had tavern either way. Kite shield. Okay, so we start 1 damage for each buff on self. Well, yeah, I was wondering if this is going to hit like multiple times. So let's see if it hits. It'll do 2 damage and it'll hit once for each of these, hopefully. So 3 times. We'll see. Then just 1 of these. Keep it simple. Then the kite shield and... I might just let you hit for 4. No, I'd rather not. We'll take a gamble on the higher damage one, I guess. All right. Yeah. Okay. Victory. 2, 3. Weird. I think it hit for 5, so I think it only hits once, unfortunately. Okay, I see. That's fine, that's fine. Give me some guard. Oh yeah, I start with guard as well, so we're up to 7 shield, and then we lose that one, but I'm able to block it. Good. So just barely able to block it, but I do take some bleed because of that, which means I kind of need regen. Okay, fair. So knife onto you, sprint. Give me, yeah, we got this time. Good. Breaks the scissors, grant willpower, and then the scissors again. All right, all right. Yeah, that's good. And I'll do big damage. Bleed is on health. Yeah. Oh, is it? I thought maybe I just ran out of armor because I did lose a lot of armor there, but maybe it is direct health. We'll see if I take 1 damage here, because I know I've got enough shield to block it otherwise. Let's see. 28 HP. Let's see it. But hopefully from this, I mean, I feel like I've got enough. I'm strong enough now that I can just focus in on gaining healing if I need to. So 1 bleed, 7 armor. It does hit health direct. Yeah, you're right. Dang. Shield bleed. Because I had like, I think they took me down from like 7 shield down to 1 shield. So I thought maybe the bleed just ate through the shield and then hit me. But no, it did not. Okay. Do this one. I don't mind parrying, right? Yeah, that's fine. So I'll put it on this one, I guess, and sprint. Crest got buffed in Brawl, and I am enjoying bleeding opponents. Nice. 3,000 armor. Wow. Okay. Ooh, tricky. Do I do paper here, or do I just double down on this? Free shield. I should have enough shield to be able to be beaten on this one. So I think what I'd like to do is grant myself courage and all that other stuff here first, and then grant this one. I think I'm okay with taking the hit. Well, they do bleed, but it doesn't matter, because we'll do enough damage to win in the beginning here, right? Look at that 21 damage. Oh, 23. Bang. Parry. But, oh wait, that's fine, because then this might be enough, right? Yeah. Got an email about this one. How you liking it? I'm liking it quite a bit. I also tested out something earlier. You might find interesting, I suppose. You do some streaming. So, with streaming, you can actually raid into yourself. If you go back to back, like the redirect thing, I mean, it makes sense, right? But it was cool. It was kind of a cool test. So I tried that with this game, and that did work out. Grant 2 shield. That's awesome. I need this one for sure. But yeah, it is a super cool game so far. Heal HP equal to 24% of the base damage of this card. Ooh. 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 That's crazy. I'm going all in on shield right now, and my base damage of my cards is high, but it also goes up. How does that work? Rocks have big base damage? Yeah, exactly. How does it work? If it like if I increase within power, does it count as the base damage still? Anyway, we're gonna holographic our Deuterino here. Which one to do it on? I'll do it on the non-shielder because I don't know, it doesn't matter. Bang. Boom. Okay. Yeah, it's super cool. So I guess what I'd say if you're thinking about playing it is the animation's fantastic, and then obviously the simple concept is nice, like very convenient to kind of learn from. So like that's like the normal, like, okay, here's what I want to try it for. It's got really good animation. It's kind of well designed, and you know, and then it's a simple concept to be able to get into. From there, I would say, like, you know, all the things we like about artifacts and relics and gems, or like runes, right, or whatever, like all that from there, you can say I like these things as well. But just on a very simple level, it works, you know, as a game. So, grant me some shield. It's got to be defensive strike. I mean, I wouldn't mind the self healing thing, but I'm not going to get that. So, is what it is. Every time you draw a heal one, it's kind of neat. But this is basically just gonna solve my healing, won't it? 3 actions inflict weakness. I like this too. Oh, every 3 actions inflict weakness. I want both of these, don't I? Because of where's my weakness effect? Every time you inflict weakness, deal 1 damage. That's pretty huge. All right. First defensive strike, though. It's got to be. Got to be the Grant 2 shield. Put it onto who? Rock? Or I guess I could put it onto this guy. I guess I should, right? I can change this guy into a rock if I want to. I really wonder if I change this guy into a rock, what would happen to him? I don't have any idea how that would work. But whatever. Shield. Sounds promising. So many recent games feel overly complicated, especially first learning them. Ah, fair. Yeah, fair. Yeah, it is simple in that kind of a way. I enjoy overlooting and mega loot and that sort of game, but I will say, like, a big part of their focus is on, like, understanding these very sort of initially convoluted systems, and once you get them, it's super satisfying, but that can be way hard to get into. I know a lot of people with mega loot especially did not get into it for that reason. So yeah, this I do see that. Yeah, cool. Weakness, 50%. Yeah, I feel like we take some weakness here. I sort of might as well. Wait. Yeah, and it's a passive. Okay, I like it. My final passive. Trying to do less reading, less text, not more. Yeah, and this one is. It is. It's, I think, pretty straightforward. You could honestly... Could you play it by feel? I don't know. Like, well, you could probably very cursorily, you know, glance at what they say and be like, okay, I get it. That's at least something, you know. I don't know if you could, like just intuitively, okay, look at this card and I know what it does. But rock, paper, scissors, I mean, they are very, like, color themed based on their effects, so maybe. Can't not read opponent buffs? Maybe. Yeah, there's some buffs that are kind of important, I guess. But like Tornado, for example, usually people aren't really going to care that much if they remove all your cards at the end, because those are the cards you chose not to use. Every 2 turns, grant empower, like, the enemy gets stronger over time. I could just assume that, right? Every 6 actions inflict stun. I hope to kill him before 6, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean, to an extent, it's helpful to know what they do, but there's only a couple. There's only really one I can think. Like, Duelist is really bad, where it makes it so that when you parry, you lose instead of tying. But, like, outside of that, usually it's not that important. But yeah, Duelist is definitely like the exception to that. Yeah. Grant. Okay, your paper. I guess I'd like to stop you, even though. Ooh, I could get willpower though. I'm gonna actually parry you unless you have Duelist, which you don't. So I'm just gonna parry you, and then I'm gonna parry these two. Like, I love the idea of getting crazy willpower here. Yep. There it is. All right, we parry you here, and I throw in a little bit of willpower, sitting at 2 willpower. This will get me up to 3 willpower. This will get me up to 4 willpower. My goodness. I love willpower. Cannot read opponent buffs. They very impactful. Yeah, especially duelist. Outside of that, you know, to an extent. Okay. But yeah, no, it's super cool. The animation's good. Like look at this. Look at this. The slimes, I think, are probably like I mentioned before, that first slime is so cool looking. I think every slime character, they're the best ones. Do a sprint here. I don't have any way of like solving this, so I probably just play rock on it. Let's just put a kite shield there maybe. Oh, but I have 2 rock spots here. Rock. Well, 5 damage, grant 2 shield. I should do it on this, and then I guess I will do paper actually, because I have advantage on these ones. Fair enough. And I'm the type with some of these games to forget, like I forget, what was that game where they had like archers and then mages and then swordsmen or something? There was some like circuit. It was Empires of the Undergrowth. I remember there was a specific like character set that had disadvantage in some situation where I was like, that doesn't make sense. No, it wasn't Empires of the Undergrowth. It was Empire of the Ants. But I think this one, like visually, it's very clear, which is better. Card can't win. Okay, so here's the thing with this one. If I sprint here now, then I get new cards and I don't have to take one of these, but it locks it in to be hurt here. Luckily, I have 16 shields, so I'm doing it anyway, but this gets locked now, so I can't change it. It's on a paper, which is they only do 2 damage with their paper, so it's fine. But that could be concerning. What do you got? You got rock? Let's just go for, yeah, we go for a paper on this one. I'd like, yeah, rock on this one. I don't really have any of my super strong things here. So yeah, rock on this one. What if I went disadvantage here for the sake of getting 5 damage and then 2 shield? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure we have the win here. Pretty easy, yeah. My empower's up to 4. My empower's up to 4. It's not even that crazy of an amount of empower. It's just I have so many little hits going out that each do a bit of damage, but I mean, what does it matter? Once we get to the actual boss, that's going to be where this is tested. It feels strong right now, but don't want to get ahead of myself. Oh, actually, I guess I have 2 more artifact spots. Okay. Cramp, gain the following effect, deal 1 damage. Every time you inflict stun, deal 3. First gem. Grant 4 riposte. I don't know, because I kind of, like, I'd rather duplicate the other one and get more enhanced, yeah? We'll see. Maybe I will take it, though. Yeah, I've got a lot of rocks. I probably should take it. 4 riposte. It's nothing too crazy, but I'd imagine riposte is actually doing a lot for me, right? Because when I lose, I block it and then I do crazy damage, yeah. At the end of the turn, deal 2 damage. Every time you inflict, deal 3. Your cramps at the beginning of combat gain. I like the 1 dodge. The guaranteed dodge is cool. 1 damage, inflict 2. Oh, more weakness infliction, though. Oh, whoa. Both these ones are good. Grant 1 dodge. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Let's do these 2 and this one, right? Or do I take the rock stance? The thing is, like, I get what? I get to riposte every 2 blocks. So riposte works like when an enemy hits you, if they win the fight, they take that amount of damage. So if you had like 10 riposte, they would take 10 damage, then your riposte would go down by 1. So this giving 4 is a pretty good amount. I do naturally gain a lot of it from Ring of the Spiky Defense, so I want more defense to come in. Where with weakness in this case, I mean, okay, well, I'll say dodge as well. So dodge is just dodge, pure avoiding all damage from an attack. Dodge is really good. Better than riposte, I don't know, because I don't know if you dodge something if you then riposte. I'm not sure how that works. And then weakness right now is cool because every time I hit, every time weakness is inflicted, I do, what, 1 damage. So it kind of works with Empower to just have a bunch of weakness going out all the time. Dodge on bad card. Dodge on bad card. Papers. Oh, so I kind of always have it available. Or, okay. Whatever. I'll take it. Dodge on bad card. Let's do, yeah, sure. I don't care that much about dodge, but I think it could be kind of useful somewhere. So let's throw it on somewhere. Just makes it so my armor can have more time to scale up, so I can block really important fights. And then, yeah, I think, what was it here? Do I like any of these? I'm pretty sure I just want, well, I might like Rock Stance. I guess 4 riposte every time I use it is kind of cool. Do I have enough? Yeah, I have a lot of slots for rock, and I'd like to enhance my rock. 1 damage and inflict 2 weakness. I think this one's good because it'll do 2 procs of damage versus this is only just 1 proc of damage. So I think what we do is we do Rock Stance on a rock. Make it all cool. Yeah, what do you look like with Rock Stance? Oh, you're so cool. It is kind of like Pokemon, yeah? But I like it. It's cool. And then, or you know what? That's maybe unfair to Pokemon. Like these are all like different like stone-ish characters, I suppose. But it just reminds me of it a lot. I suppose Pokemon or like even I played RuneScape. Dragon Wilds had a character very similar to this one. But anyway, we go for now the 2 inflictions of damage because with Empower that'll hit twice for a good amount. That seems like it makes some sense. It's not the strongest thing in the world. Is there a better option? Just dealing 2 damage every turn. Cramps gain effect, deal 1 damage. At the beginning of combat, gain a dodge. As long as I have this dodge card, I think that works for it. Every card game is Slay the Sparkle. Yeah, there you go. Now we have the final answer. They're all steel. No. 1 damage, inflict 2. Let's just take that. And turn you into a super card with it. I feel okay about it. Whatever. I use them a lot. I want you to be shiny. I want you to be shiny and pretty and beautiful. Oh, gorgeous. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. On to the next one. Now where Mirror of Fate feels right. Feels right, feels good. Losing is part of the learning process. Learn and try again. That's nice. Yeah, I think we just duplicate another Growing Earthquake. Like I need a lot more Empower. I feel like I don't have quite enough of it yet. The other option is what? I mean, I could grant more dodge to myself. I think granting multiple dodge might go kind of crazy because you don't need that much dodge for it to work, right? Like unlike the thing that, like I feel like that was the thing with, what was that called? Well, the thing that stunned the enemy, or not stunned, but turned one of their attacks weak, is that it like only during the fight, like only once I started, did it turn that specific one weak, where the dodge would guaranteed block whichever one time. So I feel like dodge is pretty good here. Sounds really good. Yeah, and I don't maybe have enough good options for that, even though I have a lot, but Riposte will be good too. Empower and Riposte or just 1 dodge. This relic would be peak here. Yeah. There's also the active recovery too. I didn't think about that, but I shouldn't need it, especially if I have enough dodge. Yeah. Yeah, what can they do if I have enough dodge? I feel like there's nothing they could do at a certain point, right? And let's... Oh, and I can make you shiny too. I never had a shiny one of these guys. All right, fine. We take the dodge. We take the dodge. I was so tempted on the other... Because like Empower is awesome, but I think it'll be fine. If we last enough turns, Empower will get crazy. Here we go. Loose relic would be... Loose relic would be peak here. But okay. So that... Yeah, that was... I chose the dodge on that one. Dodge on one of these guys. All right, what are you doing? You got 4 rock, scissors, scissors. I take... Does it matter where parry is, where dodge is? Good question. I'm pretty sure... So, like, if they win these 2 and then I dodge on these 2, I won't be able to dodge these ones, right? So it's in order like that. But once I have dodge, it becomes a stat down here, where the next time when I would be hit by something, I instead dodge it. So... It matters only within the individual battle, like within this individual turn, if that makes sense. But I think dodge will, and then gems are used top to bottom / left to right, you know. Where here? So 2 of you, 1 of you. So I know I'm gonna need to use 1 of these. What does this give me? 2 damage and 2 shield, so I probably want that one here. And then... Oh yeah, this is Rock Stance, so this isn't even my Empower. Okay. Feeling not very powerful. Not very empowered right now. We do a dodge on that one. We were able to get these 2 caught up, and then this one is going to be a parry. Do you have Duelist? No. I don't have any Empower yet with this, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's okay. Let's do it. Okay. But I'll get full wins here, and then we just have to hope for... some empowering. Oh, and I do start with 1 empower too. Strategy on most cards: just put it again on cards you will always use. Oh, sure, yeah, fair. Always use, because I do want to try. Well, I feel like I always use all my cards. Like I don't really have an easy way to get rid of cards right now, because if I sprint, then I lose it. Like right now, I'm gonna draw. I'm not gonna get rid of this card Oh, I have to use it. I have to use this card here, which is a pain. What to use it on? Probably just a parry, the weakest parry. And then sprint. See, like, so since I'm always using every card, it doesn't matter as much what I put it on, is my thought. So let's do Interesting spot. I'm going to do Kite Shield here, gain some armor. Then I'm going to do Rally of War here. It's going to be a good amount of Empower. And then even more Empower from this. And that'll work. Yeah. So, like, yeah, there could be a strategy. Because, like, especially if you were trying to do that paper strategy where you're sprinting a lot. But if you're not sprinting a lot, it feels like you could spread them out. You could keep them together. You know, triple Empower. I know, it's good. We'll have up to 4, right? So 3 right now and then 4 because we start with 1. Which I do like. I do like starting with 1. It's not anything too crazy, but it's just cool to see. All right, perfect. So 4 Empower, and now anytime that I win a combat, I'll do 4 extra damage, or anytime any of these proc, I'll be doing like little bits and pieces like crazy. I have so many things just activating. But this was the problem last time, right? So we have to be careful, because the last time I wasn't able to get him down, because even though I had so much procking, it was a lot more active, though. I didn't have any, like, my defense or dodging or escape ability was way lower then, so I feel okay about it. This card can't win. I'm going to put it on the can't win option, I figure. And then that way, unfortunately, I'm going to have to do... Oh, what's the best option here, actually? Tricky. I guess we have to do this. And then I can sprint, which locks these in. And then I'm going to do, I guess, all in on, like, the shielding guy. Oh, I get dodge, too. Yeah, I like that. Let's do it. Yeah, because I have 2 dodge. Yeah, we're good. All right. There. Big dodge time. Let's see it. I have 30 HP. I have 5 armor. Let's see what happens, yeah, if I have to end out dodging. How does that work exactly? Okay, so I have 30 health, 4 armor, now 7 armor, still 2 dodge, 3 dodge. I lose. I don't take damage. I instead dodge it. Perfect. Are there things they can do that would hit me that would ignore dodge, though? They did stun me. What does it mean? Turn the next 1 enemy's actions into cramps. Oh, they did there. Yeah, that's fine. I feel fine with that. Because I can do this one. Ooh, tricky. And then I want to say pull the cramp out here, and we want to do this this one here, and then these 2 can go there. But you get popped down by this. Fantastic. Yeah, their 10% extra health is really not doing him any favors. So I feel okay about taking this. It's not like I got some huge advantage from taking it, but enough of an advantage. Nice. Dodge, corrupt attack. Yeah. All right, here we go. Could parry corrupt attack. Oh, or use the dodge or parry, sure. Deal 0 damage every time this card wins. Deal 1 more damage permanently. It is cool. Don't get me wrong, it is cool. Right, what else? But 1 damage to self and grant 4. Do I have any damage to self benefits? I don't think I do. No, I don't think I do. I mean, I like granting armor, though. And imagine, we take this one, we take this one. Heal 3. Yeah, I don't know about that. Every time you parry, deal 3 damage. I don't parry that much. At the beginning of combat, gain 2 regen. Every time you grant courage, deal 1 damage. Every 3 times you deal damage, heal. Okay. Is that good? I don't know. Is that good? I don't feel like that's good. I feel like I just want this and this. Lose to parry. Parry to win. Yeah. Win guarantee. It would be good. It would be good to have. I just haven't found it yet. I mean, like, legitimately, I've been looking, but it is what it is. You get what you get. I could reroll it, apparently. What does that mean? How many rerolls do I have? Can I take some things and then reroll it? I bet I could. Let's do it. Deal 0 damage every time this card wins. Deal 1 more permanently. I kind of like it. But I don't really need damage from an individual card. And because it can't be the one with the healing based on the damage or whatever, I don't know that it matters. I think I do want Iron Skin, though, for sure. Peak combo. Wait. Let me know. But I'm going to put this on somebody. Or just this guy. No 0 damage. Deal 1 damage to self, grant 4. Oh, I can put it on a U as well. You grant dodge and then... you grant dodge and then you grant some armor and then you deal damage to yourself. Funny. Huh. I don't actually know. I guess I'll give it to you. Maybe we get a final yellow piece and I'm able to see another weird version of this guy. I don't think I'd want it if it was the one I had before, but Empower stacks its damage and itself stacks on win. No 0 damage on the stacking gem. Empower stacks its damage and itself stacks on win. 0 damage every time this card wins, deal 1 more permanently. And then, yeah, the Empower solves for damage more or less, so I really don't need Growing Snowball. I feel like I just want to roll it. Stacks its damage and itself stacks on win. Yeah, they don't really mesh together at all. It just increases its own damage. Deal 1 damage. Yeah, I feel like we just let's try roll. I've never rolled in this game, so let's do it. Oh, it costs 1. Ooh. Lose 20% max HP myself. I would take that a million times over, except that you didn't give me a new option there. No, it always locks this one as being locked in. Okay, fair. Every 3 times you draw cards, inflict stun. Every time you deal damage to self, grant 1 regen. That's kind of neat. Wait, first gem. Deal 3 damage to self. Ooh, and grant 2 empower. That's crazy. Let me look at the other ones. But I feel like you got to. Deal 5 damage if this card is... Nah, I don't care. That's crazy. So, okay, but is there a second one that I want and I take Ring of Terror or no? Not really. I just want this. Yeah, Ring of Terror kind of sucks. All right, in we go. And not that it sucks, actually. It's just that there's nothing else that I wanted. Demonic Pact. Okay. Go for it. Go for it. Maybe I should have done the scissors. I don't know. That's fine. Nah, it's fine. I guess I could have done the scissors. There we go. Because I do have a lot of rocks going on. But I guess I use rocks more than anything else, so... Choose your destiny? Wait, is this a new character? Hello? Mother? Oh, no, you are the same one. All right. Corruption, inflicting stun. Yeah, parries don't help me. That's okay. Every 3 turns, grant empower. Blocks a cramp in a random location. Yeah. I think this will be fine. I think we're pretty well suited right now. I have to take a feast no matter what, so I suppose I'll take a feast before a fight instead of after. Really sharp, strong defender, colossal charger, accelerated growth, clinch master versus dark magician, boom. I don't know, dude. Oh, mad. I guess I don't like mad, right? So let's go up anyway. Tavern. Where are those hands at? Mother design is crazy. Artifacts are powerful. Okay, what do we got? 2 rock damage and 1 paper. Ooh. 1 rock damage, 1 scissor, and 3 paper. That's a lot. I can get a bunch of max HP here. 2 scissors and a ton of max HP. I don't care about max HP. Base damage, scissor damage, base damage. 2 base. So this is increased rock by 2. I guess I should just try to do the far right one, right? Just get my rock damage up. Buy as much as I can. And a little paper. Sure. Yeah. Continuing to boost rock, because we do a lot of rock stuff. And there is a card that we have that heals us based on rock damage. So in we go. All right. Feeling much more confident now, I think. Now with what I've got. And we got this wolf. This wolf. What are you going to do to me, buddy? Look at all my stuff immediately proccing and just picking away. All right, what do you have? So you have a random, and then you have all these. I want to say... So we know we do this one here for sure. I want to say we're doing this one here, and it's just going to be these 2, yeah? Oh, it should be this order? I will have 3 shield at least, plus the 3 shield I start with. We'll win. We might take 7 here, so I've got to hope. Yeah, I might take a little damage, but that's okay. Wait, this will... No, it won't. Yeah. So we just gotta hope. Gotta hope that we get at least a tie, because I do not have mad here. All right, 6 armor, feels good. Oh, it's the second proc of armor, which means we have 7, which is exactly enough for this. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, cool. Parry. And then this should be a win. Empower gets up to 3. Let's see what this is. Proc, lose. Okay, well, tough luck, but I do have 3 shield left, so we're fine. Oh, 2 bleed, though, is kind of tough. Okay. All right, what here? 2 bleed. That's fine. We go for sprint and give me big shield gain. Feels right. 5 damage, grant 2. You give empower, but I should do this one first, then this one, then this one. Ooh, I don't like that. I think I'd rather do it this way then, right? 1 damage to self, grant 4. Yeah, this is fine. 3 damage to self, grant 2. Oh, wow, I'm doing a lot of self damage here. But I've got some defense. Yeah, good defense here. This should be fine. I think I've got enough defense for it. Because I should win or tie all of these. Okay. And you don't, again, they don't have mad. If they, I think mad would do, oh, mad just reverses it. Mad's not that big a problem. It would have to be duelist that I would really care about. But I guess mad is a second one that you'd have to worry about if you were trying to just ignore all text. All right, good wins. Good wins. Armor sitting at 11. I've got 2 dodge now. And bleed. Will bleed be dodged, or do I take the damage? I'm sure I just take the damage, yeah? Yeah, I just take the damage. Okay, but I can keep my dodges, so it's kind of worth sprint. Okay, I just love these upgraded cards. And look at the crazy art around them when they're fully upgraded too. We go for what here? This one goes to you. We need this. What to do? What's the best option? This one here for it gains scar or gains dodge. This for scissors. And then these two. Yeah, that's nice. Switch it around. Good. Oh my gosh, the two enrage gained from this one rock is so cool. Because I'm sitting at 6 in power now, and it's going to go up even more, 7 and then 8, 9 in just this fight. So 9 extra damage on every single procced thing that's happening, and there's so much happening. Okay. Same armor as Riposte. Yeah, a lot of it. Yeah, I mean, a lot of both. Okay, down they go. Crushed. Okay. I feel like we've got this on the boss. 1 damage, 1 inflict. 2 damage to self, 5 damage. 2... inflict 2 bleed. That's kind of nice. Oh, buckler though. Oh, inflict. Oh, 2. I get shield and I get weakness on the enemy, and it's a green as well, which is kind of perfect. Every time you grant healing, regeneration, deal 2 damage. I don't know. I don't have any of that. Every time you lose, deal damage to enemy's attack. Every time you inflict stun. I don't have any stun. We take buckler for sure, and then I think I just reroll this and hope for a second good shielding option. All right, buckler. Buckler. Get buckled. Get buckled. All right. So many strong cards right now. It's all about the gems. All about the gems. And then I do a reroll. Yeah, I think I do a reroll here. Yeah, I don't care about any of these. Yeah, I mean, parrying's not... I don't know. Reroll it. Not a terrible option, but... What else? Warcry grants courage and deals damage. Didn't I have something based on... No, I kept passing up an option that was, like, did something based on courage. At the beginning of combat, grant courage. At the end of turn, I can't get any of these anyway. But I still like looking at them. Every 3 times you deal damage, grant guard. Oh, that'd be crazy. Oh, that'd be so good. Oh, well. Give me it. Let's see. Deal 1 damage, grant. Deal 5 damage. This card has 3 gems. Do we have an option for that now? No. I don't. I wish. But it's actually not that good. Grant 3 and 2. Yeah, that's my best option. Another one. Another one. What do you got? What do you got? What does this guy look like? Oh, this is the turtle one. Grant 3 and 2. That's really good. So much armor. Yeah, wow. And it's not reliant on me getting it right or wrong. I'll just have armor. So if I do lose some things, it's fine. I'll get a crazy riposte, have tons of armor, and do counter damage. I don't have any, much way of healing. I have 1 really good way of healing, 1 single card. Okay, let's see what we do to you. Few little hits there, 3 shield, 1 empower, and what do you have? Let's see if we can gain some shield like this. Is this the rock? No effect on that, that's fine. And then, focus on gaining some empower here, then gain more shield and riposte here and dodge, and then cut this one apart. Perfect turn. Finally, the taboo build. Yeah, this is really pretty perfect. So we start by getting some decent hits on you there. You don't have mad, do you? Okay, for a second I thought this was mad. I was like, oh no. Okay, you have duelist? Yeah, that's fine. I think we win all these, yeah? Except for maybe this one. I don't know for sure on this one. So I lose this one? Yeah, it's always that 50-50, huh? But it's not even, it's 2/3 chance because you have duelist. That's fine. I have 11 armor, 2 empower, and 8 riposte. Crazy. Okay, we get our sprint going. Do lock in a useless start, so 8 guaranteed damage against me here. It does hurt, but and I don't have any dodge. Yeah, it hurts me. But what I can do now... Oh, I have no option against the paper. That's tough. I could get armor against it to what extent I can, or I guess we just do paper. Yeah. Wait, no, but that's it's a tie. I can dodge it. Yeah. I can guarantee dodge the 7. Is that worth it? I think it is. Dodge the 7. Then, yeah, gain willpower on this one. We're going to have to... And then I think... What's the better option here? I guess Kite Shield and then this one. Tricky. Still, I'm not taking any damage yet. I've got really solid armor. And then, yeah, I'm going to dodge this hit because it's a tie, but yeah, the dodge allows me to avoid the damage. Good. Still 6 armor. Then we gain ourselves some willpower. We get a win hit there. Give me even more armor. We're sitting at 10 armor, 4... Okay, good. 4 in power. Okay, now a bunch more armor here to try to deal with this attack. All right. All right, you hit me, but I block it. Good, and Riposte is sitting at 12, so your health is melting. Whew. Should have dodged the rightmost attack. It's 6 more damage. Yeah. Let's see. Well, I think by the rightmost, like, if I dodged I think the leftmost attack might have actually done damage to me, where the rightmost attack wouldn't have. So my actual health is what I can't really afford, not damage to my armor, I think. But like they're not necessarily kind of interchangeable. Anyway, what do we do here? So yeah, they made this a little awkward on me. I guess this card can't win, has to go there, and then we do this on you. Yes, and then we can sprint and give me some good option. Grant willpower and smite. I guess I could do there. I just don't want to take this. Well, it's a 6. I could afford to take the 6 and give myself some willpower. I don't have any. Ooh, but I don't have an option for this. Okay, well, it is what it is. Damage. We'll take the 6. I'm gonna do the big shielding on this one. Yeah. Big shielding on this one. I'll hold on to the heal in case something goes wrong. And then, oh, I can hold on to both because I can do this and win here. Is this right? I think so. I think it's fine. Yeah, hold on to the shielding and the healing. Good hit there. They're down to 115. They're going to hit me for 6. I have 8 armor. And then I think they hit me for this as well, but I should be able to maybe... Well, I'll get a little guard anyway. Free guard. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt for a little bit. Oh, 6. No, I actually got enough guard there. Wow. That's crazy. I just barely got enough. Oh, maybe not quite. I have 28 HP. But it's enough. It's enough. Wow. Finally a win? Yeah, I think so. Oh, never mind. I was a fool. What? I was so not expecting. So they... What was that animation? They just like perked up a little bit more? Oh my goodness. If the fight doesn't end in 5 turns, deal 1,000 damage. Oh, true damage. Every 5 actions. I need to do so much damage. I don't have... I'm not a self-amplifier. Well, I guess I am. I have 9 in power. There's a chance. Maybe. 4... yeah, I think we can do it. I think we do it. Woo! That's spooky. What to do here? Don't really need to heal that badly, but okay, we put this one here, then we put this one here, and we sprint. Locking that in, unfortunately, that's the worst one to be locked in. Maybe I should have moved it. That's okay. I need things that will amplify me. Anybody? Not really. So let's do the win on this one. And I guess the win on this one as well, yeah. Or I could grant myself more riposte and dodge. That kind of feels good. But I just dodged the hit, won't I? That's all I'll do. Better to win it. Yeah, better to win it. Okay. I feel good. Losing 3. Oh, maybe. Wait, do I? No, it's 5. It's 5. Okay. I mean, unless I lose before that. Of course, it could happen. Okay. I think I'm doing well, though, because I'll have a lot of riposte, which will do bonus damage based on Empower. I just need to keep focused on Empower. But I think I win here. But then the question is, are there more phases? Is it a triple phase? Play rocks. I do think rocks are good, but rocks don't do any of their bonus damage unless I hit. So, like, if I parry or lose, I won't do any of the 23. I'll only do the advantages of the bottom part. And so I need it to... Like, and this one only gains defense. It doesn't actually give me damage. That's my concern. We do this one. We do this one for the 23 plus... Yeah, because, like, what I really need is Empower. But this isn't an Empower rock. It's a blocking rock. So I'm kind of sacrificing using the blocking rock to an extent. But, play rocks on good places, but also play all rocks for Empower. But this one doesn't have Empower. Not all rocks have Empower. I don't know what here makes sense. Do I sprint here? I think I get rid of this thing. So I guess what I could do... No, yeah, and then now we sprint. I feel that's fine. Because I can probably win here. Give me Empower here. Yes, good. Is there a better Empower option than doing this? This gives 1 Empower. This gives 2 Empower. This only gives 1. And I have enough turns. Yeah, because I don't know for sure if there's going to be more to the battle after. Maybe this is fine. Okay. Maybe. All right. Yeah, but I think we win clean here. Yeah. Okay, and down you go. All right, come on. Okay, vaporized. What happens now? You are victorious. Arturo, the wise mountain. Enemies defeated 9. Total number of turns 32. Time 4 minutes and 2 seconds. That can't be right. Well, I guess last time was only 20 minutes, so maybe it was 4 minutes. Huh? That's something. Damage dealt 18. Whatever. Yeah, end journey. I feel good about it. Scissors, rock. This is each of my different cards that I had, and then their bonuses, and then these broken out as well. I can't hover them, which is kind of interesting, but I mean, it's demo. You know, let's not worry too much about that. Bracelet of the Guardian. Every 2 times you grant shield, gain 1 shield. Arturo, we have gotten a win with. Wait, what is this? Hold on. Is this middle triangle like level 2 difficulty, or is this just the end of that character? But also, yeah, relic completed, right. So I could try to beat this one at some point. But also, if I go back to menu, I want to see if we throw all of our stuff into the codex, like, is there anything more I could have? And what would the advantage be at this point with the demo? Like how does it go deeper, and to what extent? There should be one more character, right? Or is that one also, is that coming soon? Wait, no, there's another one. Or no, maybe, not sure. Maybe there's not. Oh, no, it is. Look, Artifacts Pack 1. 4 new artifact options during loots. So I can confirm this one. And then I can buy this. I can. And it's exactly enough souls. I can buy one more. Holy cow. Wait a second. All right. Back. Wait a second. Wait just a second. Play. I want... Back to back. Melissa, the sleek mage, inscribed upon parchment is the fate of humankind. Melissa's toys with her enemies. I gotta know it. One more time. Okay. All right, game. Let's do this. Okay. Here we go. That's crazy. I was wondering. I thought there might be. So we do right here. And so if you hadn't seen the last one, what we're doing right now is that there is a new feature on YouTube that is seemingly just released very recently, which is the ability to redirect into other people's streams, much like raiding on Twitch, if you're familiar with that. And what's interesting here is with YouTube, unlike Twitch, you can kind of stream back to back and raid into your own streams. And so I will later on within the stream at the end, I will surely raid into someone new, but for now, as I will be doing even more streaming, I will raid into myself. Let's do like this, maybe. This is kind of nice. So briefly, I will get this made, and then we will be carrying on to the final character of Handmancer. All right. I think this is, I mean, I love that this is a thing that you can do. It's something that I, like the one thing, because, okay, Twitch, in my mind, YouTube has a lot of really cool things to it. Twitch has their own things that are kind of separate. But one thing that YouTube was always super missing was the ability to raid. And now we have that, and it works in a way that specifically Twitch did not, which I just think is super cool. But anyway, I'm really enjoying this game so far. It's so like the rock, paper, scissors thing is kind of simple, but then like these artifacts and the way they work and trying to make certain builds work, like I'd imagine it's kind of hard to make a paper build work, to be honest. But if anyone could do it, it's probably the character designed with paper in mind, right? All right, let's cut around this way and down. And then I just need to adjust the Handmancers itself here, tweak it to be more like a yellow reddish color, maybe like this. All right. And you go in front. And yeah, okay, now all I have to do, let's duplicate you once, adjust the brightness up a little and the saturation a little bit, vibrance maybe, kind of like it. And then now the background, duplicate one time. Fourth character coming soon, imagine by the end of the stream. Big update, fourth character. Let's see, so brightness, we want contrast, I think a little, maybe not that much contrast. Actually, maybe not contrast here. Contrast might go a little crazy. Well, maybe contrast, but just not the saturation. And then I feel like there's got to be, maybe, is it vibrance? I don't really love how orange it is. Can I shift it? in a more like a yellowish color. I kind of like that. Now, little blur, and we'll be right there with the next character stream. Exciting. Maybe even more brightness. It is so funny how the music cuts out there, like that. But okay. Handmancer. I honestly kind of feel like I want to do this. I feel like this is good. Like the hand in front, but anyway. All right, PNG. Here we go. I like it. 3. And there you have it. One more, and all I have to do here simply now in order to get us over to the next one is we go to create, go live. I schedule a stream, and now I can actually use the first stream as an example. I couldn't before because we were still live. And what I simply do here, and I'll do, what do we do, like part 3? Part 3. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. One more time, third time's the charm. Fitting for it being part 3, as a matter of fact. And we do next, schedule it for today at, let's do 9:45, well, whatever, 9:30, 9:45, doesn't matter. All right, bang, one more time. And once this is ready, I will be able to go into the prior stream, the current stream, hit edit, go to customization, and go to redirect. Again, the new feature involved here. Search for videos on our channel, hold on, I don't know if I switched to the thumbnail. That might have been the one other thing I needed to do. Upcoming, perfect. Yeah, switch this around. That way, it will be the correct thumbnail. Perfect. Open, save. Look how pretty that thumbnail is. Oh, I love it. I love it. Not to toot my own horn, but I love it. Direct. Whatever. Save. This should direct us correctly. I want to be especially cautious. Make sure it will. Because it did. Yeah, there we go. Good. It's on the right one. All right. So if you guys are enjoying this one, look forward because I will be doing it in just a moment. So don't go anywhere. We're switching to the third and final character of Handmancers to find out exactly what this character does, how they work, and how to make paper work. All right. All right. Ending stream on YouTube, but you'll be redirected to the next one, and we'll begin right away. Send the VODs to games Discord after.